probably what's hard for you is because every time you want to leave, you're reminded of the good.
Yeah.
And they'll show you their best self, you know, to kind of pull you back in. And that's...
I know, for real. So are you single?
Yeah, well, we're gonna move. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
But you don't have. But what my point was, can I finish my point?
Quick.
Okay, so my point was, you don't have to, like, discard those good memories. You could hold on to those good memories. You don't have to
Sorry,
Hold
I'm sorry
on
to
a
interrupt.
second. Wait.
No, I have to interrupt. I have to interrupt. That's terrible advice. That's terrible advice. It's disrespectful to your future partner to be thinking of that time he hit it really well and all those. No, this guy needs to be in 1,000 miles in the past. This doesn't make it. He's got to be 1,000 years in the past. You can't be thinking, oh, I'm remembering all the good memories. It's disrespectful to the new guy that you're going to be with to be thinking about the good times with your ex. It's rude. It's disrespectful.
I'm sorry, do you just delete a hard drive in your brain of every encounter you've ever had in your life?
Well, the memory is there, but I'm not like reminiscing while I'm with my new girlfriend.
I never said that.
I remember hitting it good with my other girl. Like, I'm not.
I did not say that.
And I remember all
It's the growth, you know,
Cool.
like the growth,
Yeah.
all that.
Cool.
All
I
that
remember
stuff.
all
the first times, like
You can't.
Nobody's saying to do that. Nobody's saying to do that. I'm saying that it's okay to still
not.
remember the good times when you're feeling down.
You gotta be Men in Black with that. Or you
just cut out
forget
half your brain.
all that
Okay,
shit.
well, your brain's like a filing cabinet. Okay, she's
No,
gonna
you
keep
shouldn't.
a middle to file.
Honestly, I know it's in your head, but it's like, bro, imagine Q. You're dating a girl, you're in love with her, you've been dating her for 1-2 years, and like, let's say she reveals to you, yeah, I'm reminiscing about my other ex, and let's say we could say it's terrible if it's sexual.
Took my point out of context.
He was I'm remembering all the times he was hitting it raw better than you, blah blah blah, and then also all the wholesome moments. I'm reminiscing on all the the cuddling and all the intimate moments.
Can I interrupt?
Oh my, bro, you got that. That's in the
You
past.
think about it less as as the years go on, for sure, and definitely
Okay.
when you're in a new relationship, you
Bro.
really shouldn't be like thinking about your ex constantly. I mean, clearly you haven't moved on.
Okay.
But my point was, it might help her through this hard time to just remember the good things.
No. What are you talking about? Hold on. No. Okay.
No, I'm saying she needs to leave him
No.
first.
No. Why? This is such a dog shit advice. No offense. In order for her to get over her, no, stop. In order for her to, your advice is, in order for her to get over her ex, she needs to think about all the amazing good times she had with her ex. That's retarded.
No.
Sorry, I dropped the R
So
word,
here's
but that's
an idea.
actually retarded.
Here's an idea.
Okay, you already broke the first rule. But
I know, but I had to. It was actually arson.
first of all, I did not say in order to.
That's what you literally said.
No, I did not.
You said
roll it back.
Okay, you said something along the lines of during this hard breakup time, just keep thinking of all stop. Just keep thinking of all those really good times you had with your ex. That's the worst advice for getting over an ex.
Okay, but
what are
when
you
you're making
talking
a pros
about?
and cons list. Okay,
No.
example. When you're making a pros and cons list of why to get over or why to stay with someone,
God,
you do think
bro.
of the good
You
times.
have to.
And then you think of the bad times. And when you're doing you're weighing those options, you decide that what was negative is overseeing what was positive. So you do need to think about the negative. Give me the positive.
Sorry, bro. You guys are. I don't even know what to say. This is getting crazy. Last thing on this, and I'm going to move it on.
Oh my gosh.
Ultimately, though, the big thing is that this is for any men.
That was perfect timing.
This is absolutely catastrophic. If you're considering, like, this is why it's so important as a guy, you need to screen out girls that are still like hung up on their exes. This will absolutely, like, the chances of her like getting into a 3-month thing with some other guy, and it's like there's a budding relationship there, there's a decent likelihood that her ex is in the back of her mind, and if he comes back and he's like, babe, I miss you so much, let's get back together, I've changed, I'll do better, boom, that 3-month relationship is down the toilet. You best believe she's getting back with her ex.
he's already
You
telling
best
that.
believe it. That's why only date women that aren't like hung up on the ex.
Don't date me.
I'm
That's
just saying.
what you're saying, Brian.
What has he done?
I wouldn't recommend a guy to date you. Given, look, you seem perfectly pleasant. You're an attractive girl. Great. I wouldn't recommend a guy getting involved with you or a woman like you who's currently still hung up on your ex, and you're still hanging out with him. That's not a good look.
Brian,
I wouldn't even go on a first date with a girl who's in that sort of situation.
Brian, may I ask you a question?
What's up?
I think what they were saying is they don't want her to become bitter in her memories with him. Do you have
Who
any?
cares what her? Who cares?
Do you have any fond memories of anyone you've been with?
Sure, absolutely. But I'm not
Oh my
in an
gosh.
effort to get over
You didn't
a breakup.
delete it completely?
Yes, if I go into my brain, I can think back.
Precisely.
But your advice is for her to start meditating
No.
on these past good experiences.
Again, with the throwing in the words in my mouth, I did not say that. I said she doesn't have to completely throw away the good times. When she's really going through a hard time, she can think back. Yes, there were good times and bad times, but the bad times
Pros and
outweighed
cons.
the good times. And she's choosing herself. Like,
I don't know if the bad times
This is
outweigh
This is the good.
I don't know if the bad times outweigh the good times. Otherwise, she would have been left. If it was that severe to the point to where she experienced some acute trauma, she would have been left.
I think I'm just
And
a
she would be
hopeless
holding him in
romantic.
contempt.
but sometimes
And I
we-
invested so much of my time and energy. And
Wait, scoot back.
yeah,
Scoot
so.
back.
But it is what it is, and I'll figure it out, guys. I promise.
I know you will.
Thank you.
See,
they
you
say,
can
like-
On your own time.
don't cast pearls before swine. I gave you great advice.
No, I am
I gave
taking
you
it, and I
great advice.
appreciate it, Brian.
But
I do.
Yeah, but this look, it's kind of like
I'm not saying it as like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything about it. Like, I have been actively
Seeing him.
trying to figure it out, you know. And I know the clock is ticking. I know I have to make my decision, so it will be done.
saying like the healthy thing after a breakup, there's no contact. You can't be hanging out with them. It makes it impossible
Live
to
with
move
them.
on, especially if you're still like if you're still sleeping with them. I know you don't want to get into that. I'm just going to assume it's been the case though. You break up, you're still sleeping with them occasionally, you're still hanging out with them, cuddling, whatever. It makes it impossible to move on.
Yeah.
Like, so anyways, I can just keep reiterating